Okay, so I'm going to read you a little bit set in the school when Bronte has started, and she's at her first weapons class. She's struggling to settle in a little bit. She's struggling to find her feet, but she's excited for her weapons class because that's like kind of a really nighty thing, and she's excited to see what it's going to be like. It's being taken by a teacher called Sir Roland Ripple, who is a bit of a show-off, and it starts with him introducing the lesson to his class. "May I present to you my gauntlet run?" And he pulled a cord on the curtain behind him, revealing an alarming obstacle course on a wooden platform. With a gleeful grin, he pushed a big lever that turned a set of cogs, and the obstacles started to move, fast and furiously. Bronte's eyes widened in horror. "Oh, great," she thought to herself. "Today's the day I die." At that moment, Sir Caliphus appeared at the door. "Lady Fennel, a word?" "Of course," she said, before looking sternly at Sir Ripple. "Don't start without me, understood?" She left without waiting for a reply, but clearly Sir Ripple wasn't listening. "Right, everyone, watch carefully," he said. He climbed the steps and cracked his knuckles. "I shall show you how to stay alive." With a narrowing of his eyes, he sprinted towards the first obstacle, a swinging mace. Timing it perfectly, he dashed past without getting thwacked aside. He struck a dramatic pose before rolling underneath a clump of hanging spearheads, their points gleaming cruelly. Next up, a row of 3 axe heads swinging haphazardly. Sir Ripple spun and twisted through the gaps with ease like a ballet dancer. Then he leaped onto the hanging rope above a carpet of blades and swung until he had enough momentum to land cat-like beyond them. Pausing only to flash the students a wide grin, he ran past the final obstacle of twin warhammers, which were bashing inwards, so that if he wasn't fast enough, he'd be squished flat. But once again, Sir Ripple made it through unharmed, leaping off the stage and taking a bow to the students' begrudging applause. "Nothing to it," he declared, as if he hadn't just done the scariest thing Bronte had ever seen. "Right, who wants to go first?" He was kidding, right? Nobody? Sir Ripple sounded disappointed. "Ladies first," Lance said, giving Bronte an evil smile. Bronte flashed Lance a vicious look. "Ah, yes, Tempestra, come on up." Bronte looked frantically at Tonkins, who seemed as panicked as she was. Sir, didn't Lady Fennel say we should wait?" Tonkins tried desperately to help his friend. "Tish tosh," Sir Ripple boomed. "Fear not, Tempestra, you know what to do," he said. "Excuse me?" Bronte said, confused. "Well, you saw me do it. Just copy what I did." That was it? He wanted her to face this lethal death run with no more instruction than that? "Sir, I really think—" But Bronte was interrupted by Sir Ripple's determined shove. "Timing is everything. Now, go!" he shouted.